So it's before 7 on Saturday morning. We got seed loaded up. We keep it at the apartments. We had extra. We keep it at the apartment. In our apartment that has an air conditioning unit in it to keep it cool. And we got a partial load of boxes of Carmax, which is lambda cyhaltharin, which we use for insect control. And we're going to put some seed in the ground today. Gonna be a good day. So this morning is March 23rd. It's a Saturday. We, the village that we're next to, Contanzo Brady, the village elders don't want us to work on work in the soil doing tillage or planting on Fridays. So we took the day off, and it had rained the Thursday evening. We had 7 tenths again, according to the weather station that we've got. And so it's pretty black out here. If you look way in the distance, the shipping container, and if you go, that's to the east. Those palm trees are on the neighbors, but the way this, it can be so spotty on rainfall, it may not have rained hardly at all over there. And so Travis is gonna drive back, take a look, see if it's fit back there to work ground. We got a few, got to check a row unit on one of the planters. Wants to indicate it's planting light, so we're going to take it apart, see if we've got a broken spring or something like that on the finger. These are the 12 finger meters, so we're going to check it out, see if there's something we can fix. So some of the seed that we're planting is lake seed. Comes in a 10 kg bag, and there's no seed count. So we've estimated, from what they've told us, it's somewhere about 1,100 seeds per pound. Comes just the way it is, and so they call it a medium round. Seems like pretty good sized seed. And they come, most of the seed that we get over here is in anywhere from 20 to 24,000 seeds per bag. So it's about almost like a plot bag back in the US. Your average farmer here doesn't have a lot of acres in Ghana, and so there's no reason to sell it in 80,000 kernel units or in bigger totes or that kind of thing. So we have a scissor lift that we're going to put in the container, and we're putting some different batteries in it. Still muddy out in the field. It's such high humidity. Even though it's hot, it's, I don't know, it's late morning. I don't know what time it is. Real high humidity. It's real hazy in the distance. It's not smoke. This is just humidity. We just don't get any evaporation. So with the ground being pretty wet here on Saturday, late morning, we're cleaning up the concrete slab. Had all those pallets, got those stacked up. Had some cinder blocks. We're gonna move those, getting things kind of straightened up. Travis is going to come in and start loading the sprayer. Logan's going to go out, start take over doing tillage where Travis was. Matt's been working on the 4+2 corn planter. The chains got a little rusted up. He got those broken loose, and checked tires pressure in the tractors, make sure we were where we should have been. Got a lot done this morning. So we've got some inductors, pump, water tanks. We're going to start getting all these hoses hooked up so we can get the sprayer loaded up and get Travis in the sprayer. And we're looking forward to this.
Yeah.
A little bit smaller sprayer than what you're used to.
Only by 40 feet, not too bad.
So Travis has worked for a retail facility in Minnesota, ag retail, running sprayer, most of the time 120-foot boom.
Yep.
And so this, it's an 80-foot boom, but because we can spray 5 planter passes at 75, so we shut the end tips off.
Yep.
So 75 foot at 5-6 miles an hour, you're gonna think you're not getting anything done.
Probably. Do the whole farm in a day, huh?
The thing is, you should have run that little 3-point sprayer, that Field King.
You know, I'll take your word for it as how bad that thing sucked. Good.
This is a nice sprayer. You'd appreciate it even more.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. Looking forward to running it.
And we've got a nicer tractor on it, and we've got a lot better seedbed. Last spring it was so rolly and rough, and this year it's going to be a whole lot nicer.
Yeah, it's looking nice out there now. So.
And I just dug up a kernel of corn that was planted yesterday afternoon, about 22 hours ago, and it's sprouting. So it's amazing when you have 100 degrees and a little bit of rain, and it was 100 plus before that, so the soil's warm. It'll grow fast. So it's late in the afternoon on Saturday. We're doing tillage on the far east side of the farm. Back into the sun. Green bin, Green Lake. Grounds. We had rain 48 hours ago, and it dries out pretty fast. I'm going to fold up because there's places where it's damp. Can't pull it with the whole thing folded all the way out, so just take a shorter swipe, leave the wings in. Goes pretty well. Keep at it. So it's Saturday afternoon, way down there, Cal's planting where I had done some tillage a while ago. We're out by the container. Travis is in the sprayer, just getting fired up. Logan's just about done planting on this 40 acres. It was really wet, so we couldn't, early this morning we couldn't get started, so he's just about wrapping this up. And so we're putting on a pre-emerge herbicide mixture that rainfall will move the herbicide into the soil, and the weeds will absorb it, and they won't grow, they'll die. So get this field sprayed and get on to the next thing. So this is the first maize that was planted 48 hours ago. Today is Saturday and it was planted Thursday. So this is probably about 50 hours since it was planted. Looks pretty good so far. This is, I believe, Lake is the brand. It's a roughly 115 day. I think it's the first time we've planted it, so we're interested, anxious to see how it does.